As we all know, Malaysia records the highest obesity in Asia. The ministry explained that until November to this year, Malaysia was the fattest country in Asia because 33% of its people were overweight and 18% were obese since everyone stayed at home and obeyed to Movement Control Order (MCO). Believe it or not, obesity is a growing concern among the people of this country. Some may take this lightly, but various negative implications stem from obesity. However, some people use this opportunity to try to change their lifestyle by working out, exercising, drinking plenty of water, and following a nutritious diet. However, people encountered a dilemma in that they did not know how to conveniently track their health over time. For information, we developed one program utilizing what we are learned and utilize it to create our own product. Based on our idea, we intend to create a system that allows Malaysians to easily calculate their body mass index (BMI). Keep track of someone's BMI is an excellent approach to monitor someone else's health. Body mass index (BMI) is a measurement used to determine a person's weight to height ratio.
In category, we have a few status weight of BMI. First, we have starvation. The BMI for starvation is 15. Next, we have anorexic. The BMI for anorexic is 15.0 until 17.5. Besides that, we have underweight. The BMI for underweight is 17.6 until 18.5. Next, we have the ideal BMI. The BMI for ideal is 18.6 until 24.9. Next, we have overweight. The BMI for overweight is 25.0 until 25.9. Next, we have obese. The BMI for obese is 30.0 until 30.9. Next, we have morbidly obese. The BMI for morbidly obese is more than 40.
So, the objective for the body mass index is to measure or calculate the ratio of individual health to describe the relationship between persons' weight and height, whether they are underweight, normal, or obese, or others. A high body mass index indicates high body fatness. Body mass index, developed using the metric system in the equation, is rather simple. It's mass in kilogram divided by height in meter square. By measuring the body mass index and tracking it over time will offer a simple and reliable way for people to tell whether they are indeed at a healthy weight. Next, move to the output variable. Output means to display the data on screen or write the data to a printer or a file. As in this body mass index project, users need to enter their inputs such as username, number of users, height and weight. to after the compilation process to display some output results such as body mass index and their status body condition.
Variables. For local variables, they only can be used for the statement inside the block or function. Local variable is not known outside their variables. Local variables start when the execution start, and it lost when the function was terminated. Local variables also not provide for data sharing. Local variables installed inside the stack. For the example, you can refer to the slide that has been given.
Next, for looping statement in C, we'll execute a sequence of statements many times until the state condition becomes false. A loop in C consists of two parts, a body of a loop and a control statement. The control statement is a combination of some conditions that direct to the body of the loop to execute until the specified condition becomes false. The purpose of the C loop is to repeat the same code a number of a time. So for the example of our project, which is body mass index project of the looping part, we do a for loop statement. And as we can see, the for loops we not classified in detail because we create it so that users can make a choice to the number of input they want to enter. So if the users want to enter 3 times, so that they just can enter the 3 details information, and the code will print out the status and their BMI of the body conditions.
In this slide, you will be shown how to calculate the BMI. The first step is you need to define the function for BMI. For example, the return type for this function is double, and the function name is calculate BMI, and inside the parameter list is double weight and double height. Second, you need to define the local variable. For example, that has shown in the slide, constant double centimeter to meter equal to 0.01. Below the constant double centimeter to meter equal to 0.01 is double BMI. Next, you need to set a formula to calculate height from centimeter to meter. After that, you need to set a formula for the calculation for BMI. Calculation for BMI equal to BMI equal weight in the brackets divide by in the bracket height multiply by height. Then the function will return the BMI that you need.
So as you can see on my screen right now about function, this is the second function that I'm using in this project, which is function definition to display name. Calculate the BMI For this function, I will call this in the main, which is known as function call. So here my function call will be get name and also display name. This is screen output. Users are required to enter how many people who want to use this calculator. As example, key in number 1. User required to enter their name, weight, and also height. After that, our program will calculate on their own. The BMI index will be shown after calculation done, and also category BMI will display automatically. As a conclusion of our project, we can conclude that this program provides us with several benefits. As we all know, nothing in this world is flawless, including our system program for this project. The benefit of this method is that it allows Malaysians to know their body condition and category, as well as to lower the prevalence of obesity among Malaysians. Lastly, we would like to thank to our entire team member who had contributed a lot in this final project, and especially to our supportive lecturer, Mr. Zarif. We have done the best that we can to make sure this task completely done on time. Thank you.